back with more Buffy, and this is episode 10 of season 2, and the second part of What's My Line, I think it's called. So it's like a two-parter, and this is the second part. I'm really interested in seeing how this is all going to kind of unfold and how the story's going to go after a very interesting setup with part 1. That ending kind of blew my mind, and I'm so excited to find out what's going to happen there and what's going on with that. So yeah, I'm very excited to see where they're going with this, and I feel like since this is like a two-part story, something big is going to happen, I'm sure. So I'm really excited for that. So I mentioned in my part 1 reaction, which I watched last night, I have a really bad sore throat. It's a bit worse today, which is unfortunate, and I've been really sick today. So apologies in advance. If I'm even grumpier than usual, I think you can kind of hear my voice is going a bit. But I was just so desperate to find out what's going to happen next. I have to watch this episode now because I'm just too intrigued and I won't be able to sleep. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where this story is going. So let's just get into it.
I'm here to kill vampires.
She's very good at it, apparently. Well, actually, I suppose we'll see. Well, no, we won't see because he's going to get out of this because he gets his own show, so...
Hey, identify yourself. Back off, Pink Ranger.
Pink Ranger.
Friend. Yeah.
Willow is one of them, and they also spend time together, socially.
And she's an
And you
absolute
allowed this,
cinnamon
sir?
bean.
Well, the new Slayer is only called after the previous Slayer has died. Good lord.
Buffy did die.
You were dead, Buffy.
I was only gone for a minute.
Clearly, it doesn't matter how long you were gone. You were physically dead, thus causing the activation of the next Slayer.
She died. Just a little.
She drowned, but she was revived.
So there really are two of them.
It seems so. This is completely unprecedented. I'm quite flummoxed.
That
What's
makes
the plum?
sense.
It's a mistake.
Charming.
Okay, Mary Kay, time to
Punch him. Kill him.
time to run.
Oh, that's so gross. There's so many weird...
Crack under the door.
Nope.
I don't take orders. I do things my way. No wonder you died. Let's go.
Wow.
Either of you girls considered modeling? I have a friend with the camera. Strictly high-class nude work. You know,
Oh,
lips,
no.
but naked. You don't have to answer right away.
That guy's up under the joy.
Bring him to me.
Well, this is nice.
You've been a very bad daddy.
Kendra,
Oh.
I've conferred with you. Didn't we ever get through that, but it's dodgy.
It was difficult. All those footnotes. Hello and welcome to Planet Pocket Potatoes.
Oh, God.
Buffy.
Maybe after this thing with Spike and the Assassins is over, I could say, Kendra, you slay, I'm going to Disneyland. But not forever, right? No.
Is that episode 11? Going to Disneyland.
We wait. Buffy saves us.
How will she even know where to find us?
Cordelia, this is Buffy's house. Odds are she'll find us.
What if she doesn't? What am I supposed to do? Just waste away down here with you? I bet you'd let a girl go off to her doom all by herself.
Not just any girl. You're special.
I can't believe that I'm stuck spending what will... I hate you!
I hate you! We so need to get out of here.
He's gone.
This is the weirdest fucking scene ever. Oh my god. Vampires, giant praying mantises, giant snake penis demons, and that's the weirdest fucking thing I've seen so far on this show.
Oh, that's Alex. He's expressing computer nerd solidarity.
Buffy Summers?
Oh, yeah. Damn. He just gets shot if he fucking dies. I swear. Break her neck. Honestly, I'm still reeling from the whole Xander and Cordelia thing. I'm not really registering this. Kick her in the face. Oh! Oh. I thought I was worried for a second. I was like, holy shit. Oh no.
The paramedic said it was only a scrape. Thank goodness.
No, they did it saving her.
Down, girl.
Who sponsored Career Day?
You and bug people, Xander. What's up with that?
No, this kid was completely different than praying mantis lady. He was a man of
God,
bugs,
no.
not a man who was a bug.
The important thing is everybody's all right.
Oh, this two-parter's killing me.
We're under serious attack.
Angel's our friend. Except I don't like him.
Look, you've got your priorities, I've got mine.
That was
Right
Xander in a
now,
nutshell.
She said she loved the way they made him now. Hello.
Should I? Oh, oh my goodness.
My favorite was
Holy water, that man.
Little hands.
You're so weird. Stop it.
If I could.
Pineapple pizza and teen video movie fest.
Pineapple
Possibly
pizza,
something from the Ringwell
no.
Oeuvre.
No.
He can only be killed when he's in his disassembled state. Disassembled. That means when he's broken down into his little buggy parts.
I know what it means. Dorkhead.
Dorkhead, you slash me with your words.
Your life is
I mean, Cordelia's actually quite smart, isn't she?
I
So,
occasionally have one.
bit patronising, I
guess it is.
suppose.
The things you do and have. I was taught distract from my
Are they not going to talk about the fact that they made out?
friends.
I feel like they should talk about it.
Emotions are weakness, Buffy. You shouldn't entertain them. Kendra, my emotions give me power. They're total
She's a
assets.
Cyberman.
Maybe. You think he might help us? I think we might make him. Say, Uncle.
Okay.
That's what your cell likes best, as I recall.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ask her. She knows what I mean.
Oh.
Well?
That dog.
You should let me talk to him, Drew. Sounds like your boy could use some pointers. She likes
This
to
is a
see.
very weird story.
Your whole shot.
And he's just egging you on to kill him early.
Oh.
I really want to see Angel as he used to be. I hope we get that in Angel,
Drew
probably.
dies.
But I hope we see it at some point.
Your little Rebecca.
Here you go. You wanted to say your friend Willie don't come throw in a pinch.
Oh my god. Break his neck. He's like the ultimate snake. Oh my. Damn.
Who the hell is this?
Would you like a face like 2 Slayers? No waiting.
I really like Spike. Oh. Yes, Giles. This should show Kendra that teamwork makes the dream work. I love that everyone's just getting involved.
Welcome, my little pretties.
Nicely done. Oh, I want that guy to die. I fucking love everyone getting involved in this.
That's me favorite shirt. That's me only shirt.
I suppose if it's your only, it would be your favourite. But what would you wear when you wash it?
The monkey's the only cookie animal that gets to wear clothes. You know that? You have the sweetest smile I've ever seen.
So I'm wondering, do the other cookie animals feel sort of ripped? Like, is the hippo going, hey man, where are my pets? I have my hippo dignity. And you know, the
These two have my whole heart. Oh my god.
And then there's a big coup in the zoo.
And she does have the most adorable smile, and oh my god, I fall in love.
Oh my God, do you know that?
No.
I love them all.
Then it's a race.
Never happened.
Good.
Oh god, here we go. What? What is this? It's the fucking music. Music is just... Oh god, I can't believe that's actually a thing. I wonder if we'll see her again. Be interesting. Unless a taxi blows up now, then I probably need to ask that.
Like me.
Oh, so it did work. It's still a bit weird though, aren't you? Oh boy! That was a good episode, I really enjoyed that. I really like that they didn't take the easy way out with this story and kill Kendra. I feel like that would have been the really predictable way they could have gone about that story. I like that she stood out there, and there's potential for her coming back if that happens. Obviously don't tell me if it does, it'd be a nice surprise. If we don't see her again, fine. If we do, cool. But yeah, I really liked her inclusion in this, and how she came about because Buffy died makes a lot of sense. I didn't even like think of that. And I love the whole kind of things that were similar about them, things that weren't. So we had Kendra, who was very much a by-the-book Slayer, I suppose. She would be a traditional Slayer. The template for what a Slayer should be, constant training, doing the reading, you know, very much isolated in her Slayer duties, whereas Buffy is very much, well, Kendra is like following your head, Buffy follows her heart. That's kind of the difference between those, and I really liked them exploring that. So Kendra is kind of like what Buffy could have been, but I think we saw in this episode it's not what she should be, and I really liked that. And I like that Kendra wasn't perfect either. You know, she didn't catch everyone that she was supposed to, you know, that member of whatever it was, that one of those bounty hunters that she chased, you know, she got away, she didn't catch it. And, you know, she couldn't really work that crossbow, she was nervous, you know, talking to guys. So I really like the exploration of the differences between those two as Slayers, and it's kind of, it felt like a multi-Doctor story in Doctor Who, which is kind of funny, because two Slayers just meeting. I really liked that idea of having more than one Slayer about at the same time, and it makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I really, really liked that. I thought that was really, really cool. And I love how we use that to, you know, explore this whole struggle Buffy was going through, about having a normal life, giving up being the Slayer. Should she really do that? And I think she learned that she couldn't give up her life as a Slayer even if she wanted to, because being a Slayer is her life. And I love that journey for her in this episode. And the whole thing, I mean, they seem to like just say that like torturing angel. Very 50 Shades, that was kind of weird. I was like, should I leave you alone? Should I even watch this? Like, what's going on there? But it seems like, I'm guessing she's been like fully restored at the end there. I'm guessing that's what they were like pointing at, which is exciting. I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen with her now. And if she's going to be drastically different, or she's still going to be like totally weird. So yeah, that should be interesting going forward. I like that we're continuing to have these villains who keep showing up and popping back. Willow and Oz. Oh my god. Like, I am literally Oz. If I was a character in Buffy, I'd be Oz, because he's like obsesses with everything Willow does, and that is me. So me. God, Like, they're only just getting to know each other, and I'm like, you have my heart. Like, those two are my loves and my life, and I will protect them to my dying day. I really hope we get a lot more of that dynamic and that relationship, hopefully relationship. It seemed Willow was kind of starting to get interested in him in this episode, so that was so hyped to see more of them. They're adorable, and I loved Willow like jumping on that guy's back and helping Giles kill one of those people, and everyone getting involved in that like little final confrontation. You know, even Xander and Cordelia had that really clever plan, I thought, of having that like glue outside the door, so when the creature made of like maggots and worms or whatever came out, they could just stomp on them. That was hilarious. Speaking of Xander and Cordelia, I kind of just stopped working when that happened. It feels out of nowhere. It also doesn't feel out of nowhere, because they have had arguments like that before, even just a couple of episodes ago. It's like, I imagine at that point they knew they were heading in this direction, I suppose, when they got to that moment. And I remember when they had a big argument with each other, and I forgot who stopped them, but I nearly like made a joke of like, oh, they're gonna make out now. Then they fucking did. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I mean, this isn't going to be a one-off thing. They're going to explore this because they kissed again at the end. I don't think it's completely unbelievable. It is kind of like a classic thing, isn't it? That two people who like take the piss out of each other and insult each other can quite often like each other and be attracted to each other. So I completely buy into that. I'm not completely writing it off. If anything, it can make me like Cordelia more, because I really like Xander. I feel like, I don't know, it's so bizarre to think that this is a possibility and that this happened. But I don't know. I feel like it could be a good match. I can't believe I'm saying that. I never would have imagined those two together, ever. If you had told me that was going to happen in season 1, I'd be like, fuck off, no. I don't know, there's this tiny part of me that kind of likes it. I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to wait and see more of it. See where they go with it. Because for all I know, next episode they could go on a date and say, you know, it's not actually going to be a thing. And then that's that. I don't know. I think I like it more for the fact that it could be Xander moving on from Buffy into like a proper serious relationship, more than the fact that it's with Cordelia. I don't know. I mean, he didn't fall head over heels for Kendra, so I think that's probably progress in terms of Xander's character. And we also have Willow kind of moving on from Xander with Oz, hopefully. Which I wanted to see as well. So, interesting. I don't hate the idea entirely. I'm just struggling to process that that actually happened, and happened twice. And I don't know what the fuck was up with that music that they used when they kissed. It was literally like the end of a soppy romantic movie. That was probably the intention, wasn't it? It's kind of satire, but I felt they knew what they were doing when they used that music. Yeah, but Xander and Cordelia kissing in this show with vampires and weird monsters and all kinds of shit, you know, puppets who are actually demon hunters. Xander and Cordelia kissing is still the weirdest thing I've ever seen in it, so that probably says a lot. I'm intrigued by that going forward. We'll see. We'll see where they go. I really, really liked this episode, and there were a few kind of weird moments throughout it. More so in part 1, I felt. I felt this episode was a lot more focused than the first part was. I definitely preferred the second part to the first. But overall, I thought, as it's like this 2-part, I thought it was really, really strong. Really enjoyed it, especially the stuff exploring like Buffy. Wondering if she has a life away from being the Slayer. And whether she could give it up. And I really like the idea of having 2 Slayers meet and having 2 about at the same time. And, you know, Willow and Oz are just utterly adorable, and the whole thing with Drusilla I find very intriguing. And I actually, I'm coming round to Angel and Buffy as a couple. I mean, they don't completely have my heart, and I've never been against them by any means, but I'm starting to think they're quite sweet together. However long it will last for, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot I really, really enjoyed, and my voice is going, sorry, it's my sore throat. But yeah, I really, really liked this 2-parter, especially this episode. Despite the completely absurd moments throughout it sometimes. It was good fun, and moved the story along quite significantly, and I'm really, really excited for the future to see where they're going to go with this. So I kind of written off Drusilla as having like a proper full-on antagonist role and being like one of the main threats. I always thought it would just be Spike. But I like the idea that maybe she might end up even being worse than Spike in the long run, I don't know. But there was a lot of advancement in the plot overall, I felt, and a lot of really intriguing stuff being set up, and I'm very excited for them to continue and explore that. And you know, we still have half a season to explore that, really, because I'll watch one more episode and I'll be halfway through season 2 already, which is very exciting. But yeah, this was really, 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 really good. I loved it so, so much, and I cannot wait to carry on and see what on earth is going to happen next. So I'm assuming the next episode is going to be Buffy going to Disneyland. Willow and Oz can go with her, and Willow could like have like a dress on, like a princess dress, and her and Oz can wear those Mickey Mouse ears and take pictures and fall in love. And I'm going to be really disappointed when that's not episode 11. Yeah, this was a really good episode. Overall, a really great 2-parter. Very excited for the future. Thanks for watching.